Welcome to Season 6 in my team, Zero Gravity.
It might be zero gravity, but there are so many rewards to earn.
Let's start with the Level 40 reward card. It's the 6'8" rookie sensation that has been dazzling NBA fans. None other than Dark Matter Josh Giddey.
There are a bunch.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. You know, we expect it to rain threes tonight for sure, Smitty. Both teams can really shoot the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, get ready for some points. This one could turn into a three-point storm.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovic. Eric Paschall out there with Gobert, and it's Burks in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Thomas. Batuma's out there with Edwards, and it's Mills, and it's Ford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And here's Mills. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Ford dishes to Thomas. Rebounded by the Jazz. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First team foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Rudy Gobert, 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
And Gobert drops them both. Now Mills. 11 points for him in that last game against the Magic in Orlando.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Now, here's Thomas. Clock at 6. And no good that time. Good D by Bogdanovic. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. There's the dish to Burks. Bounce pass, Thomas. Ford, no luck.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Here's Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Burks against Edwards. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Burks.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shot's good by Mills.
Nice choice by Mills, a guy who loves the pull-up jumper. The floater is very close to that.
Burks, the pass to Pascal. Back to Burks. Pass to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Burks.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside, Batum. Here's Ford. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Drills the three-pointer.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Thomas. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 7. To the middle. Pass to Burks. Passes it to Gobert. And he gets it to go. Gobert's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot to stop the run. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Burks. He had 16 points in the win against New York.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Thomas. The shot missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pascal finds Burks. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now, here's Thomas. He had 22 points in the win against Orlando.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. The pass to Burks. Clarkson with the ball. He's guarded by Thomas. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. For 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Nets trail by 10. The 3 from Thomas. Burks pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Gobert. He had 10 points in the win against the Knicks in New York. And the shot is good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And the first timeout called to the game for Brooklyn. When you know you're on a championship contender group, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
To the left side wing. O'Neal passes to Gay. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Feeds it to Morris. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harris outside. to the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Burks. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Right wing. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Team center.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
He misses the free throw. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn, trailing by 13. Pass to Bembry. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Morris kicks to Cousins. Gay outside. Pass to Young. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. In third, the Jazz.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
And Harris drops them both. Utah leading by 11. And the pass to Cousins. Gay against Brown. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Bembry. He kicks it to Brown. Harris dishes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris passes to O'Neal. Gay scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Left side, Brown. Pass to 4. Basket, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Morris dishes to Young. Harris against Morris. Back to O'Neal. Gay with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
3.
And the Jazz lead by 10.
and they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. On the wing, Brown.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
The rebound by the Jazz.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Jazz passing it around. Now here's Cousins. He's tightly guarded. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Passes it to Bembry. Over Morris. That's short off the rim.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Back to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assisted by.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
To the left wing. Covered by Morris. And that one good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Utah leading by 12. The pass to Cousins. Knocked loose. Ford with the steal. Here's Bembry. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that one good from Clarkson.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Pass to Bembry. Off with the layup.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Now here's Mills. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to the Bembry. Clock at 4. Harris outside. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Jazz leading by 17. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Bruce Brown. Harris is out there with Mills. Then there's Batum, and it's Bembry in at the small forward. Now here's Batum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Yep, that one goes in there. Here's Morris. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
And he makes the first. So for the Nets, Edwards, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And Thomas subbed in for Joe Harris. And Brown drops them both. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
We get DJ, and they're free. Who wants what? Come on, make some noise.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Thomas. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And the basket by Pascal.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Clarkson on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Morris passes to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pascal's shot is off. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Brooklyn. 15-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
Young kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pascal against Batum. Passes to Bogdanovich. Over Thomas. Kept alive. And finally they hit one. Young's got 11 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's the pass to Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Utah calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Come on, I want to hear you.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Young. Gay comes in for Eric Pascal. And Alec Burks subbed in for Clarkson. Gobert finds Gay. Morris with the ball. Pass to Burks. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nets trail by 15. Batum dishes to Mills. Edwards trying to get open. Mills can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Morris. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Batum. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
Now here's Gay. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Morris outside, into the lane. Great D that time from Batum.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
All alone. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Batum's got his 2nd basket. Gay kicks to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ford, that's good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Burks kicks to Gay. Burks looking around. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. It drops for his 2nd made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Thomas. Inside, and stolen by Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Free throw good for Morris.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Thomas. Then for the Jazz, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Gobert. And O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 17. Passes it to Bembry. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Edwards against Gay. Down low. Here's Cousins. A special move before the shot. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Finishing through contact, DeMarcus, one of the best at it, has the natural power and excellent body control.
Bembry the pass to 4. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Cousins inside, guarded by 4. Shoots in deep. Cousins, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Bembry kicks to Harris. And he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is Morris. He has 7. Burks can't get it to go. He's guarded by Cousins. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Jazz, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
It's the Nets now, down by 15. Here's Bembry. He feeds it to Ford. Shot clock at 5. Over Gay. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gay kicks to Morris. The Jazz working the ball around now. Cousins, the pass to O'Neal. Morris outside. Over Harris. And that one hits back iron.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Utah leading by 15. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting for Utah, Monte Morris. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Morris drops them both. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. Timeout called the Nets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
It's the Nets now. Edwards kicks to Ford. Now the pass to Bembry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ford. Out to Harris. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that one's good by Gay.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Nets trail by 19. Here's Bembry. Covered by Morris. No good off the front iron.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Gay passes to Cousins. Kicks it to Burks. Going inside. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Harris. Over O'Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Here's Morris. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Passes it to Ford. Can they get it? Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
A different look for Utah. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Cousins. Eric Paschal comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Monte Morris. Clarkson passes to Paschal. Burks dishes to Clarkson. Launches a three. And they recover it. Young trying to break free. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Bembry. He can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. The pass to Paschal. Banked in off the glass. Paschal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Edwards. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now, here's Clarkson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. Everything went their way in the first quarter. They were up by 18. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Their passing was clearly superior. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovich. Young out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Burks in at the 1. Shots good from Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Thomas. They get a hand on it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks.
Brooklyn ball.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Utah's on defense. Pass to Edwards. He feeds it to Thomas. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Marks and dishes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he's good on the 3-ball. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
And Mills kicks to Thomas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Clarkson finds Gobert. Clarkson against Ford. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Now, here's Paschal. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Marks and dishes to Gobert. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Now here's Mills. Burks covering. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Thomas kicks to Edwards. The 3 from Mills. Good on the 3-point shot. He has 5.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Mills. He's got 5. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Ford. No good with the fallback jumper. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Clarkson right side. Burks for 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now, here is Ford. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Over Paschal. Ford, no luck.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Alec Burks. His first foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Shooting 2.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Nicholas Batum. Then for the Jazz, Oni's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Burks. And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. The 15-footer. Pascal's shot is off.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Hey, yo, Mills.
Pass to Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First foul. Team second.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Joe Harris is checked in for Edwards. And both free throws good for Thomas.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Morris with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Drops in the layup for two. Morris has got 11.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Brown. To the paint. Kicks it to Mills. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Driving the lane.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Mills passes to Thomas. And there's the pass to Claxton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Harris. Not enough on that one as it misses.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Oni can't hit from the low block. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here is Morris. 11 points in the game. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. They grab their own miss. Pushing it up. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Brown. 8 points for him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here is Morris. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got 13. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Outside Thomas. Morris with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Here's Pascal. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Jazz with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Eric Pascal. And O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Covered by Morris. Pass to Bembry. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Cousins, the pass to Oni. Back to Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points here for Cousins.
Hey, you're not going to outmuscle Cousins. He converts through contact as well as anyone.
Harris inside. O'Neal's there. Harris passes to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first foul. Third team
This
foul.
is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Adams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Jazz making a switch here. And Brown drops them both. Utah with the ball. Butler dishes to Cousins. To the middle. And Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Cousins. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Forrest with the rebound.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Back to Cousins. The 9-foot shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. Butler against Adams. And no good. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Cousins, the pass to Forrest. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Third quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Bembry's got his third basket of the night.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Cousins finds Butler. Shoots from 12. The shot will not fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Inside, here's Brown. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Forrest. It's hauled in by Claxton. Net shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Bembry, guarded by O'Neal. Poke loose. Here's Claxton. Takes it off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Butler goes in, and that one drops. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here is Brown. He has 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's Utah. in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Batuma's out there with Felder. Then there's Carter. And it's Adams in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Felder. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Felder's got his first 2 points of the night. Forrest passes to Butler. And he drives in. Passes to Forrest. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Butler, the rebound by the Nets. Ford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter outside. The pass to Felder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Adams. It's good. Adams has got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cousins inside, guarded by Ford. Cousins, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Carter missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Yep, it counts.
Aggressive move by one of the most talented bigs in the game. DeMarcus Cousins is focused right now.
Ford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Team foul.
Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
That one is off. That one is no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That's his second personal, first team foul. Now with the line for the Jazz, Jared Butler, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Nets making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Looking back at the previous decade, Steve, in the NBA, super teams have been dominant in the league. Do you like the ones with 2 or 3 stars?
You know, each has its advantages, Kevin. The 2-star model allows for a deep bench. We saw that with AD and LeBron in LA. But the 3-star alignment, a la the Brooklyn Nets, those can be potent on the offensive end. Both work if you're raising up those trophies.
Here's Forrest following the bucket by the Nets. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Young.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Butler, 6 to shoot. Over Carter. Butler, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Gay. Back to Butler. Gay inside. Defended by Batum. Gay can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. Ford, that's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Forrest. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards passes to Ford. Out to Carter. A second chance effort. And it's Oni with the rebound. Utah's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Butler. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
To the inside, here's Gay. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. And that's now 7 points for Gay.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Butler passes to Gobert. Back to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Felder. Shoots from the block. The shot misses. And it's Gay at the elbow. And finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Batum scanning the floor. Here's Carter. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Gay.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Carter finds Batum. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
2 points, that one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Carter passes it to Felder. Driving in, and a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Forrest passes to Gay. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. So for the Nets, DeAndre Bembry comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Adams in for Edwards. Gay left side. The 11-footer. Here's Gobert. Out of hand on it. And he gets it back. Four on the clock. And at last, they get one to fall. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. Now the pass to Felder. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
So it's the Jazz now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Oni passes to Gay. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Bembry, to the paint. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Forrest. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Felder. He dishes it to Adams. Rebound, Utah. Now here's Butler. Passes it to Forrest. Back to Butler.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Takes a three. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Bembry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first foul.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Jazz also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Rudy Gay.